What's up, YouTube? Um, well, I'm wrapping up week 3, and like I said earlier this week, I had a blast. It's been so fun. My cardio, my stamina has been going up. Week 4, I'm gonna double down on what I've been doing, and hopefully by next month, um, or the second month of the challenge, I'm gonna start adding on a couple of things that I could be doing. For right now, week 4 is just gonna be fine tuning what I did this month, and so it's just gonna be a blast. I'm having a blast. I've noticed that when I don't hit the gym on time on my set schedule, it sort of messes with me. Um, I've been eating right, and at first, if I missed the gym session at a specific time, um, it was hard to go back into the gym and try to do it then later on in the day or something like that, or bunch up 2 workouts together. But week 3, actually, I had some things I had to do this weekend, and I couldn't make it to the gym at my set schedule. There was no way it was going to work. I just could not do it. And so later on at nighttime, I had to bunch a couple of workouts together, and it worked. I mean, so I can see my stamina growing. But I've been eating right, eating vegetables a lot more. Obviously vitamins and things like that. Not eating too big, but I'm not, you know, eating very little. I'm eating enough to where my body's not cramping up, my body's not going into panic mode because I'm working too hard, over straining my body, overdoing it. And I got in the gym at nighttime, and even tonight, Sunday night, I had to do 3 workouts back to back because I had a couple of things I had to get to today, and there was no way around it. So I was putting it off. I could have maybe threw in a workout earlier, around lunchtime, but it would have been rushed. My form would have been compromised a little bit, and I wasn't interested in getting in the gym and doing it wrong. So, and when I can put it off till later on. So that's what I did, and it worked out pretty good. I mean, I was I want to say I was winded toward the end on the last workout, the heaviest workout. My Nordic Track tower, no sponsor, but it was a lot of cardio today. 2 sets of cardio, 1 set of heavy, and then a slow recovery. So toward the end, that heavy was kind of taking its toll, but it wasn't something that it was going to stop me. Maybe I'll stop and take a deep breath and get right back to it or something like that. But I could really feel it. But at the beginning of the month, that would have never happened. I would have been like, I'm gonna take my time. Y'all pass me up, and I'll catch up when I get there, type thing. So, uh, it's just been really great. Cardio's through the roof, and only improving more and more. I've been wearing my sauna suit. Um, I'll lock myself in a garage on the treadmill with the sauna suit on, and the heat's coming up, so I don't crack the garage door or anything like that. I let that heat in there. I take plenty of water though, for sure. But I'm thinking that my skin's kind of adjusting to that too. It's learning how to sweat and cool my body down at a at an accelerated rate. So when I'm, for instance, like if I'm on my bike, I wear my sauna suit. But there's been a couple of times where I don't put on my sauna suit, and I can feel my body breathing, my skin breathing. It just feels like my body's cooling down, and my body's not overworking because I'm overheating, and it's not taking away from my energy. And the things that I need to do, cycling, standing up, sitting down, moving my hands, the things you do on a studio bike. So it's been really fun. Cardio month one was mainly focused on cardio for sure. Um, and then, we'll get into the details next week, next Sunday, about what we're gonna do for the next month. But I've definitely been getting it in 3 hours on average, about 3 hours. Um, it'll go over, maybe it'll go under. There's a couple of workouts that I have. Some are like 45 minutes, some are like 32 minutes or something like that. So it's about 3 hours. But I'm just going to call it 3 hours for the sake of argument. And I've been getting it in this month for sure. I can see a couple of features. My dimples are coming in real good. I don't know if that's a thing, but definitely my body's changing a lot more. It's adjusting to what we have going on, and I'm just loving it. I can't wait till I want to see what I get to week 6 as far as as far as my cardio goes, and maybe I can get out there and run a couple of miles straight. I know there's a guy out here. He runs miles at a time, but he runs cross country. So I'm not saying I'm gonna keep up with him, but it looks really fun, and I bet he has a great time doing it. So I'm interested in doing something like that. Working up to something big, and who knows? Maybe by week 6, I'm doing it. I'm getting out there. Everything right now is inside the house. I got my gym, my sauna suits and everything else. Everything is inside, indoor. But maybe by then the sun will come out a lot heavier. And I love the sun. I love to get out there and sweat. 100 degrees, 112 degrees. I love it. So I live in Texas, and I just look forward to it every year. I hate when it goes away. I absolutely hate it. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully my cardio's on point by then, and my muscle tone and everything. So we'll see what happens. But for right now, it's definitely going really good. All right, so at first, the beginning of this month, when I kicked off my challenge, um, I was eating okay. I had a routine. I'd wake up in the morning, eat breakfast, work out, and lunch and dinner, and I work out in between really hard. But my body started telling me, hey, this isn't working out. It was trying to burn its own storage, um, stored energy and stuff like that. So it was kind of like it was a conflict on what I could eat, what I couldn't eat, when to eat, and so I really kind of had to feel myself out this month so far. But I'm thinking that my body's kind of getting back on track. I'm back to eating breakfast on a regular basis, whereas before, like it was tough to eat in the morning. I would work out, but it was still tough to kind of eat. I felt full all the time, and I wasn't eating. Um, the day before I would eat, I wouldn't eat late. I would work out late. I wouldn't eat late, and it just felt different. I felt full. I didn't feel like eating, and I think my body was in its own way burning its own fuel. So I had a real issue with that. I just wanted to say, like if that ever happens to you, don't force something. Don't force food because you think, oh, this is my schedule. I got to work out in the morning. If I don't, you know, what's going to happen? What, am I going to get in the gym and just, be a slug and not work out right? Um, I found that, I wasn't eating because I wasn't going to force my body. I won't force my body to do anything it's not going to do. So, I found, and when I worked out, I found that I had energy. I had some energy. It wasn't like, uh, I'm not gonna say it wasn't different, but it wasn't bad. I really had a good time. When my body was going through that change, I felt okay. So I just want to point that out. Just going from being a little bit thicker when I started this challenge to now kind of slimming down a lot more, mainstream on my body and working on my cardio. I kind of noticed like, hey, my body's kind of rejecting eating as much as it did, and I'll get sugar cravings sometimes. And I think that's kind of like my heart telling me, we need to push it a little bit more in here, kind of help us out. So don't force anything. Feel it out. I wouldn't say force food or anything like that, or don't go in the gym thinking that, oh, my body got it, I'm cool, and then try to go heavy. Um, with my challenge, I'm not going heavy at all. I'm just doing a lot more work, a lot more cardio work. So I wouldn't say it's like a heavy workout, but it's definitely fatiguing. So you have those two those are different worlds, and you don't want to mix them up or anything like that. But as far as my body type goes, I found that I felt full a couple of times, and I wasn't eating as much. Um, and then when I got over that hump, I started eating again. I started getting cravings back, my appetite, and it worked out for the better. Now I'm back on track. Everything's working out pretty good. So I did want to point that out over this month that, yeah, my body was kind of arguing with me, and hey, I'm supposed to be in charge, right? But I let my body get the better of me this time, um, and I worked with it. So that's one thing I wanted to point out. And I was getting sleep regular, so I think when you get sleep and your body's telling you to do something, you respond to it better. You can hear your body talk to you better if you're rested up. You're not gonna kind of negotiate with your body when you're like on your last leg and like, hey man, let's do us. Your body's gonna tell you, no, I don't feel like it. Who's gonna win, right? So I kind of approached it, and I kind of approached this whole challenge in that way. I want to be 100% every time I get in the gym. When I'm resting up, I want to be 100%. If that makes sense, because the rest is 50% of the battle. Okay, and so that's one of the things I really wanted to share with you guys. And if you hit that slump or that your body arguing with you, I'm going through it right now, and I did get over it. It lasted about I say a week and a half, about a week and a half. And remember, I'm working out every single day, and my body's going through these phases every single day, every minute of the day. So it's not a 3 times a week type thing. It's every single day. And so I'm kind of getting it. You're hearing about it. When it happens, it's not a delayed reaction or anything like that. If I was working out 3 times a week, I'd notice these changes later on in the program. So this is something I'm going through right now. I just want to say, if you ever feel like, I wouldn't say it was like bloated, because I wasn't like bloated, but my body was like, nah, we're going to resist eating right now. I knew I had to eat. That's the thing. I knew I had to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay. But I didn't feel like eating. I didn't have an appetite. And if I did, it was like, nah, I felt like full. So just keep that in mind. Your body's going to talk to you. It's going to tell you a whole bunch of different things. Obviously, if you feel pain anywhere, don't force it. If you can, get off and stretch, go slower. Um, so yeah, listen to your body for sure. One last thing I want to address, my hair is just a mess right now. This week has been kind of up and down. I had a couple of things I had to do this weekend, and I didn't have time to hit that barbershop. So my hair's a mess. You normally won't see me with a hat on or, covering up or anything like that. So I'm not out here trying to show off or anything like that. So, my hair is a mess. The haircut's coming soon. So especially with all this sweating I'm doing, it only adds on to the heat. So I'm gonna get it cut pretty soon. By next time, you won't even notice. It's not even gonna be there. So I did want to kind of address that. And yeah, so anyway, if you guys have any pointers for me, you want to leave a like, comment, subscribe, let me know. And I can't wait to hear from you guys. So y'all keep at it.